Why isn't Doctor Strange opening a portal around Thanos' waist and then cutting him in half? Is he stupid? How are there people still living in New York in the MCU? Stop rebooting Spider-Man. I'm tired of getting shot. That's cute, Uncle Ben. Dr. Octopus. Doc Ock. Doctopus. They looked like a mum and dad called into the principal's office because their child's problematic behavior on the playground. The girlfriend I want versus the girlfriend I have. Who said I'm your girlfriend? Why so few can lift Thor's hammer? Marvel. One has to be seen as worthy by the enchantment. Mythology. That is heavy as hell. Warner Bros. When The Flash came out. Warner Bros. When Barbie came out. 2011, 14, 16, 19. Perfection fans since 2011. Fans' expectations for Avengers Secret Wars. You guys are screwed now. When you see half of the cinema leaving before the hidden Marvel scene. Why are you running? 2024. Bro, I missed a lot of MCU movies. I've got to watch them all now. 2018. What's the name of this movie again? Infinity War? My first Marvel movie, bro. Same, bro. This gotta be good. What I wanted versus what I got. Erases half the universe to ensure life's survival. Does it to bang a skeleton. Both of these scenes mean nothing now. Comic rule number 1. No one stays dead except Uncle Ben. Be Black Widow for 24 hours. Get beaten by Black Widow for 24 minutes. I wanna get beaten, yeah. When you order a shield from Uganda instead of Wakanda. Bus. Spider-Man destroying a bus instead of just picking up the goddamn kid. Good. MCU New Yorkers after Daredevil Born Again finale. Thinking it can't get worse. New York literally a week later. The best Marvel shields. How I see myself versus how my mum sees me. The prison where the villains are locked up. The prison where they lock up the hero when they blame him for something. Marvel fans, when they see a crossover in their bedroom between their wife and the mailman. It's so good, it's peak fiction. Not gonna lie, I haven't been feeling fantastic for a while. I will wipe out half of the universe. What if the population is an odd number? Oh no. Steve fixing his hair, aka Steven gotta look pretty for my Bucky Rogers. Anthony Mackie is having a rough year. He's just taking it. Yup, he's definitely doing the face under that helmet. How Marvel civilians look at the hero who just saved their life after finding out they're a mutant. Get away from me. 33 years, 1,505 years, 105 years, 24 years, 3 years, 28. Gun to his head and he isn't even flinching. Knowing Matt, this either means he is really the man without fear or he's just incredibly depressed again. Or maybe he just didn't see the gun. The poster that a fan makes. The poster that Marvel makes. The 4 horsemen of overpowered Marvel characters. Captain America, Hawkeye, Rocket, Groot. Getting killed by Captain Marvel. Hitting her so hard to knock her out of the movie. Mutants be like, I'm basically a god. I got tentacles for hair. We were robbed. These are the only shots of the Cap Quartet in one frame. Here's our Phase 4 offerings. Ugly CGI, you guys are overworking your artists. Okay, here's an intro made with AI, which requires no work from artists. It's hideous and you guys are lazy. Marvel fans waiting for new good content. Come on, what did you expect? Ant-Man and the Wasp. Literally every single person reading it. What the hell? Bella Ramsey is being eyed for a big Marvel role. Would you like to see them play in the MCU? Is this a threat? Recast of MODOK? Every Marvel movie. Stanley! Hugh after Logan. It's time to retire the character. Deadpool 1 comes out. Hugh, I am ready to be Wolverine again. What in the hell? That's my secret, Cap. I'm always smoking. Me mourning hilarious memes that tragically only had a few months of popularity before fading. William Dripfoe. That was good. Talent. I studied, I gave the exam, I passed. I forgot what I learned. Labro Thor versus Low Kitty. Captain America, Seagun Lost. I don't know what they're saying. Where my mental state is currently at. Marvel fan. It's peak cinema. Iron Man is my goat. Marvel fan. I love balls. Look at them roll. I'm gonna build a little maze for them. I love classifying glass balls. Check out the pattern on this one. What about swallowing them? I love swallowing marbles. Concept artists. Creative director. Yeah, let's scrap these. Nobody. Some French guy in 1724. I put the bread and the eggs together. Captain Marvel can lift Thor's hammer, according to Brie Larson. You're not just wrong, you're stupid. Lights, camera, action, DC. No lights, just camera, action. Marvel fans, when the good guy ends up winning at the end of the movie for the 1567th time. Steve Rogers in his own book, Freedom is the Right of All Sentient Beings. Steve Rogers in an X-Men book, if War Machine went back to 2008 in Avengers Endgame, Endgame. Jingle bells, Thanos smells, Loki's neck snapped away. Peter died, Tony cried, and nobody saved the day. Hey! Literally the best comic book casting ever, and it isn't even a competition. No one could have embodied Iron Man better than Robert Downey Jr. A fan snuck onto the set of Avengers Doomsday. Holy! Peter Parker, you took everything from me. Doctor Strange, I don't even know who you are. We're just stories to you. We're not real. You watch us fight, lose. Tell me, did you make popcorn while you watched Ultron burn my world to the ground? Everyone watching the show. What Marvel character would be the perfect fit for Hugh Jackman to play during his prime? Wrong answers only. Spider-Man. Marvel proving once again that the power of friendship beats it all. Tom Holland wearing Punisher shirts over the years. Tom be spoiling stuff he doesn't even know yet. This intro was so perfect. I missed this era of Marvel. This was literally last year. Doctor Strange, after specifically choosing the timeline Iron Man dies in. Everyone circa 2018, watching half the Avengers die. You took everything from me. I took everything from her. See, nobody cares. This show looks funny and silly. 6-year-old Tony Stark has bomb shrapnels in his heart. Bro spent 10 seconds on the internet and decided everyone's gotta go. Spider-Man in Gotham City. Was that supposed to hurt? Batman in New York City. Venom was too strong. Disney admits Marvel and Star Wars drove away men, now scrambling to win them back. Not just the men, the women and children too. When you land one block next to the water, Marvel Rivals has a blonde woman problem. What is a blonde woman problem? Are they saying they don't want blonde women in the game? Like, are people saying that? What? If I had a nickel for every time the Hulk was recasted, then I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. It's the best Marvel movie since Endgame. Yeah, I know. MCU Spider-Man 4 will be Spider-Man Endgame, says director. Deadpool bounds up vegetarians and force feeds them meatloaf. Come over. I can't, I'm at a wedding. I'll do something to you while you play Marvel Rivals. Okay, I'm on my way. Shorty said, it's slobbering time. Fun fact, there's been 3 MCU projects with Blade, and he hasn't fought a single vampire in any of them. He touched the butt. When you stand up too fast and the world goes dark for a bit. I love this genre. Peak male pose. Girlfriend pulls down my pants. Me. It's nanotech. You like it? Did they surrender? Whoa, you were right about one thing, Bucky. The negotiations were short. Marvin Jones III has been cast as Tombstone in Spider-Man. Brand new day. How it feels trying to defend yourself against 2 friends who glaze each other when mum leaves home versus when mum gets back home. One of them has to go. One of them already went. If I snap my fingers, you'll forget that you were ever gay. I was never gay. Exactly. Wait, no, stop. I was never gay. Sure. You can't just state something and snap your fingers. I was never gay, if you say so. Peggy. I'm so glad Steve is back. Steve. I can't believe I have to wait decades to watch Lord of the Rings again. I slaughtered 30 men by myself. I slaughtered 30 men by myself. In Iron Man 2008, Tony Stark was able to build an arc reactor in the first Iron Man suit from a box of scraps while being held captive in a cave in Afghanistan. This is because he has billions of dollars in his bank account. The microphone is sending me. That man is a national treasure. Maybe you should just stick to the thing. I just said, hi, I'm Ben. Stopping dictators and looking good while doing it. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but weird that gun did it twice. Thank you for giving me my arm, but I can't take it. But why? This is the right arm. Logan when Scott commands him. Logan when Steve Rogers commands him. Big man in a suit. Take that off and what are you? Schizophrenic, unemployed, vegan, insomniac. Hey authors. What? If E equals MC squared, then super strength and super speed are the same. John Bernthal's Punisher joins the cast of Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Tom Holland's Spidey when Punisher blows a guy's head off clean. If you think about it, Captain America could have rescued Magneto from the concentration camp. So, this is a Wendy's? How? All dogs are worthy. John Wick approves. The Flash plummets at box office, with second weekend drop of over 70%. How strange, there's nobody here. Absolute cinema. Jaguar has updated their logo. Reality is often disappointing. The most chaotic trio in the MCU. They know something. The Thing does, but definitely the dude on the right. He always knows something. Marvel movies be like, aliens, America, New York basically. The rest of the world. You don't really hear about the rest of the world. The perfect villain doesn't exist. Yeah. Let me guess. Your home? It was, and it was beautiful. I'm gonna act super cute. Why did he do this? Because we are Venom. Need this photo, please. This guy better not gatekeep. I think he's gatekeeping. I haven't seen this image online. Marvel's disappointing follow-up to the Fantastic Four. Stop ignoring the reels I send you. Me waking up, then realizing my teddy spent the night on the floor. Which team's brother and sister wins? X-Men versus F4 versus Avengers. I don't really know enough about any of these, but I'm gonna take a random guess. X-Men. I am the most beloved witch. No, I am the most beloved witch. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. I still can't believe how stupid Peter Parker was in that scene. Mind you, he invites the Sinister Six into his house, where his aunt lives the next movie. Chris Pratt, Deadpool, Tobey Maguire. Marvel suddenly remembering how to make good movies when it's about a group of C-list misfit characters. Captain America takes a serum that makes him superhuman. Thor summons lightning to fight his enemies. Doctor Strange uses real magic. Hulk. I could end the virus just by thinking about it. Not again. Today I lost more than you could ever know. What is it? Why have I never seen this before? Tony Stark when his family is in danger, when his own life is in danger. When Marvel can't explain something, so they just stick the word quantum in front of it. I'm telling you, it's science. X-Men. X-Men United. X-Men The Last Stand. X-Men, Logan. The four horsemen of starting volatile power scaling discussions. Who is the strongest out of all these characters? Spider-Man. He's probably thinking about other women. Has the MCU actually used the "he's behind me, isn't he" joke? Is this his hobby? The perfect casting MCU has ever done. Who would win? This is an interesting question. Who would win? All the Avengers or Godzilla and King Kong? Movie Avengers versus Godzilla and King Kong movie. Not comics, none of that. I can't explain it, but Eternals is going to be the MCU's 2001: A Space Odyssey. Have you seen 2001: A Space Odyssey? No, why? Concept art. Reality. Bullseye should be a reoccurring villain. Although it's never explicably stated in either comics or the movies, there is a 100% chance Wolverine is all the characters in Avengers Doomsday so far. Kind of crazy that Thor is the only remaining member of the original MCU Avengers showing up. Avengers Doomsday. Cast announced. So many chairs. Ian McKellen will return as Magneto in Avengers Doomsday. Always will be the greatest Wolverine to me. At the doctor's waiting room, and this old guy just picked up the TV clicker and bought Guardians of the Galaxy on demand. Wild move. Can't wait to be old. The MCU needs to stop playing and make a Colossus movie. What's the difference between Matt Murdock and Wanda Maximoff? One knows how to cope without Vision. First look at the original design for the leader in Captain America Brave New World. Bring me Bandicoot. How I look at the cinema security camera after I'm done making out with the Yelena poster. Shout out to misfits that are forced to team up movies. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Ironheart. Wait, Ironheart really gets a series? I thought that was a joke. Neve Campbell has been cast as Polaris. People who have not watched Scream movies. Neve Campbell? That's great. Who is she? Marvel spending $1 billion on Avengers Doomsday without a finished script or cast with 2 hack directors. Warner Bros. Waiting on Reeves to finish writing Batman 2. People should just reply to anonymous hate with this. You're not acting like the person Mr. Rogers knew you could be. Damn dude, that's brutal. Now Captain America. Knock knock. Who's there? Dormammu. Dormammu who? I've come to bargain. When the hotel room is too small for a chair, so you just stand in the corner instead. Or just sit on the bed. Matt in She-Hulk. Matt in Daredevil. Marvel has signed a deal with Stan Lee Universe to license Stan Lee's name and likeliness to use in future films, TV, theme parks, and merchandising through digital technology, archival footage, and other forms, digitally resuscitating a dead man's likeness 10 times a year so that adult babies can recognize a thing and clap when they go to the movies feels deeply evil. Guardians, left to right, Rocket, Gamora, Star-Lord, Drax, and Groot. When Nick Fury hires you to infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D., but S.H.I.E.L.D. hires you to infiltrate the Hand, but the Hand hires you to infiltrate Hydra, but Hydra hires you to infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. The Marvel's I'm just a civilian starter pack. Remember when Formula 1 revealed Spider-Man's secret identity? The Fantastic Four, Return of the MCU? Oh brother, this guy stinks! Thank you. The Legacy of Thor. Why is Thor posting it? Jarvis, does this game have a push block? Not revealed yet, sir. Calculate a 30-second block string using our 3 assists immediately. Bucky, snipes a Hydra guy who was about to end Steve Rogers. This edgelord Edgelord salutes him and gives away his hidden location. Someone said the new Predator looks like Taserface, and now I can't unsee it. X-Men, Marvel, Shang-Chi 2, Blade. Marvel's Ironheart reactions are in, but you're racist if you don't like it. Huh? What is this? What is this post? When you have 5 Infinity Stones and Black Widow comes charging at you with a stick. I joke to you. Avengers, assemble. Speak up. Disney/Marvel, whenever they make female main characters, it's time to be a witch. When you affected an entire city with darkness a few moments ago, and a few moments later, they made you an Avenger. This time stone can bring you back. There's other variants. How I saw Elon Musk in 2016. How I'd see Elon today. New promotion for Julia Garner's Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four. First steps. In all my years of reading comics, I've never seen the Silver Surfer drawn with grippers like that. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground. Really? Yep. Flame on. Wrong universe! Me, snapping away half of all Marvel rival players. Marvel makes it too easy. You think you're better than all of us? We are better than all of you. Marvel fans, Thanos is the most powerful being in the universe. DC fans, no, it's the Anti-Monitor. Me, an intellectual. You can obviously tell how much pent-up frustration Phage had due to the lack of comic-accurate suits in the Foxverse, that he immediately had Hugh Jackman, Wolverine's most iconic looks, in his first MCU appearance. New look at Ironheart. Hey, Ironheart, I think that means you need to recharge. Nah, that's just the sound the suit makes. Sony has reportedly cancelled all of its planned Spider-Man spin-off films. They should just re-release Morbius one more time, just to be sure. When the Juggernaut reappears, the character has gained mystical abilities and briefly battles the mystic Doctor Strange before being banished to an alternate universe by the Cosmic Eternity.